Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to Inspirations for Your Life. I'm so happy that you've decided to join us. It is Sunday and it is July 30th, and it's just a few minutes before 2 p.m. If you're new here, folks, go ahead and notice the QR code at the top of the screen. Once you notice that QR code at the top of the screen, all you need to do is pick up your smartphone. And once you've done that, just go ahead and launch your camera app, which should just take you a second to do. Once you launch your camera app, all you need to do is go ahead and point the camera app right over to the QR code like so. Might take a second to do that. And once you do that, you're going to get my link tree with lots of great information. Touch the ellipse, you'll get my link tree. If you can't actually see the link, then be sure to go to believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing creations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is great to be with you. Thank you for being here, whether you're here at 2 p.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 4 p.m., 12 noon, 12 midnight, whenever you choose to be with me. Thank you so much for making a choice to be with me on Inspirations for Your Life and get some great nuggets to improve your life. All right, let's get right into a master topic. You know, we started on Saturday and we roll all the way through the week and we finish on a Friday. We've got a great one here, friends. Understanding Social Media Etiquette, Series 2, Show 31, episode number 2. So, when we think about social media, all right, there are lots of people out there that, post it, but social media is meant to be engaging. It's not meant to be a billboard to act as an advertisement for selling a product. It's meant to create or arouse curiosity. Now, I want to bring this up because I've had people do this, and I'm not going to bring anybody out, for doing it, but I do want to let people know because I have people that do this, and then I have people that should actually know better. And what do I mean by that? Again, I'm not going to call anybody out, but you guys know who you are. And so recently, I had a post from something that I did, and I put this out there, and it was actually on one of my articles. And the thing about this that's very interesting, it was actually my article about augmented reality versus virtual reality. And so the thing about this that was, very interesting is there was a person that commented. And you would think that people that are in the industry would know how to behave, right? If you go to a wedding and you're serving food, you're going to wear the white gloves if they want it. You're going to wear, a tuxedo if that's part of the black tie service. But I had somebody in the marketing industry, a head person in a marketing industry that was either a manager or a president. And the thing that got me is that, you know, typical thing would be for me to go back and to call him on it or to block the comment. I'm not going to do that. All right. But I'm going to tell you that tagging on or piggybacking on to a social media post that's getting traction, or if it's just starting out, and you post some stupid information like we're seeking information for a certain person for a job or other positions. So that is downright wrong. Okay. And the fact that you are in a marketing company or an advertising company and you do that, that is below the belt. Okay. And so, what I want to tell you is a lot of these companies out there that claim to know everything about marketing, everything about advertising. If you don't know how to dress, if you don't know how to act in the presence of others, why would anybody in their right minds hire you? Now, this company is a division of a very large company, but hey, that doesn't impress me. My article that's coming out this week, which you're going to really love, which is why I fired a multi-million dollar marketing advertising company and formed my own. And it's because they're after your wallet. They're after your money. So, typical things that you probably would want to post on something. Now, the thing that was very interesting is, I've gotten people that actually liked, I'm going to say like the post. And, that's good. Even if they're in a competing industry, that's perfectly fine. But actually commenting about we're looking for certain people in our company and then message me directly. That is below the belt. Okay. And people, ladies and gentlemen, that do this are those you don't want to work with. My article will be coming out later this week about why I fired $1 million marketing company and formed my own. And it's because they have the philosophy of fake it before you make it. I get that. I get it. But when you take somebody's organic content and put your crap on it, okay, that's a problem. Think about that for a minute. I will tell you that people that do this crap, okay, and you might think, hey, I'm doing the right thing, or hey, I'm head of a marketing company or an advertising company. When you let's say go and do this, this is very, very, very wrong. Okay. And it's bad. Now I have to tell you, not only did he do it with me, okay, but he went and did it on someone else that was creating social media impact. Okay. He then went and did it on another post. He went and did it on another post that was about somebody who was going to a place and telling about their trip. That's not a purpose for that. That's a problem. And you might be saying, gee, it's okay to do that. I went through literally, okay, so many posts on here, and they put the same crap on here all the time. So, how do you handle somebody that does that? Do you block them? Do you turn off commenting? How do you handle someone who posts their crap on your blog posts? Delete it if it's offensive. Comment on your blog. You can always have the option of deleting it. Ignore it. Trolling on social media is usually best ignored. Respond very politely. This can be a little passive aggressive, but being polite and kind in your response can sometimes be effective. So the thing about it is, you know, you can just ignore it. That's one good thing you can do. But I feel that, you know, the fact that you comment and put that on several people's posts, see, that's a problem. That is a big problem. So when you do stuff like this, okay, um, it tells me that you have no respect for other people. Okay. It tells me you have no respect for other people. And if you have no respect for other people, why would somebody want to work with you? Why? Right? Why would somebody want to work with you? And I'll tell you that it's not about you in whether you're right or wrong, but it's about one thing. You know what that is? It's about how you respond. So the fact that somebody goes online, copies the same post to every social media post, that is wrong. Okay. So on social media posts, what you should be doing, okay, is you should be putting content that's engaging. Don't post, we are hiring. Don't post, we're having a sale. Don't do clickbaiting. Means, hey, that's a great article. I think it's amazing what you're doing. And you should check out this article that talks about a situation we had regarding that. You click on that, and now it's a sales ad. I mean, come on, guys. And the thing of it that really, I'm gonna say, gets me is these people, a lot of these people that are doing this type of activity, they are not just out of college. Okay. They're people that really don't quite get it. Okay. And so when you think about the fact that somebody does this, right? And the fact that, they do these types of things, I'll tell you that that is very bad. And it shows me that the person is not really interested in your content. Okay. They're not interested in your content. But to post the same message, okay, all within the same few moments, that, ladies and gentlemen, is spamming. That's spamming. Okay. And then the funny thing is, you got people here that are actually liking that post. Why? Maybe they work for that company, right? Maybe, right? I feel that many people in our world want to do the right thing. All right. But taking a post, and literally, I'm going to tell you how many it went on. It went on one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 posts. Okay. 12 posts. That's a problem. That's a serious, serious problem. And that's someone that has a big issue. Think about that for a moment. What does that mean to you? I will tell you that when someone does that, so you're probably going to say to me, "Hey, John, what does it mean when other social media companies post crap on your post?" it tells me that they are hitting below the belt. Okay. And somebody that's going to piggyback on your content is not somebody I'd ever want to work with. Now, I don't name people out. I don't say who does it because that's not professional, but you know who you are. And I've only ever had a few people that do this. And you know the funny thing? It's usually people in the marketing and advertising world that feel they are entitled, that they feel they have the right to do this. They don't. And I ask you one question, ladies and gentlemen. If they're doing this on my content, they might do it on yours. How would you feel if you posted something great and suddenly they put some nonsense about the fact that they're hiring or that they are selling a product when you're posting something about motivation or you're posting something about a challenge you had? Maybe you had a story that was about the fact of you traveling the world, and they post about the fact that they're this marketing or advertising company. One thing I don't do in any of my posts, I don't sell. Okay. We give some information, you could check out more information, but I don't sell. I don't sell. I give people things to think about, food for thought. That's what I like to say. I give people food for thought. For example, we made a post not too long ago that went up about why you should never show up empty handed. And it was a repost of something that I did from a video. Okay. And that's pretty cool, right? That happens. But taking a post, and I've had some people do this that were on other platforms. And usually I'd expect this from people overseas or people that don't speak English. But I'll tell you, I would not expect it from somebody who's professional or supposed to be professional in the marketing, the advertising industry. You guys know I'm a member of the International Press Association. I do that not to impress you. I do that to let you know that I am an ethical person that cares more about the content than the amount of money I'm going to get by somebody paying me to say something, because I won't do that. Somebody says to me, "Hey, John, write a press release." Will I charge them? Yes. If I'm writing a press release about someone and that press release is about news and the stuff is factual, I'll write about it. Okay. But if they, "Hey, John, write down we're experts." I'm like, "Well, how long have you been doing this?" "Oh, 6 months." "Well, you're not really experts." "Yeah, but people don't need to know that." See, that's wrong. And so what I generally do is I put content out, I should say, that is going to educate people. I feel that some people might just be playing stupid. I'm going to give these people the benefit of the doubt that maybe they don't know how to react. They don't know how to act. And I'm going to hope that their stupidity would get corrected after they learn. Definitely after I write this article coming out this week. It's why I fired $1 million marketing advertising company and started my own. That's a pretty big pill to swallow. Pretty big pill to swallow. But if you're someone who creates content, whether for your own company or for clients, does your content arouse curiosity? Does your content mislead people? I hope it doesn't. Does your content you post, like if you comment on somebody's content, do you actually post content that is related to that content? That's right. I said related to the content. Related to it. I will tell you that content is something that I feel most people um, will not care about because they're looking for the best way to get in front of somebody. The best way to get in front of somebody. And it's interesting because these people don't seem to comment on my marketing posts. They comment on my tech posts because they think they can get away with it. They know that in the marketing industry, what they're doing is below the belt, and they're really just trying to fly under the radar. Because some people in the industries, whether it's tech, whether it's a service industry, they figure, oh, well, it's social media and it's okay. It's not okay. But removing the post is not a great thing either, right? If it's something bad, remove it. If they continue to do this, you can reach out to them, but that is passive aggressive. If you feel that they're, let's say, ruining your image because of what they're saying, then go ahead and block them. And the thing that really gets me is that this wasn't coming from Facebook because I'd expected on Facebook, right? This was coming from other professionals on LinkedIn. That just kind of surprises me. It surprises me because if they will go this low to get your attention, right? How low will they go, even if it might ruin your reputation? It's some food for thought. And we're going to be talking all week about social media etiquette. So when you have something you want to respond to, feel free to respond to it. Hey, that was a great comment, or I agree with you. And I also believe that people should do this, and that's it. And if you want to put your tag in there, that's fine. But don't put your website in there. Don't do that. You can put your profile in there, but not your website, not your phone number. Don't do that. If you're posting content and it has nothing to do with what the main thread is, don't post it. And if you're posting something that is not, let's say, going to bring a value to someone, don't post it. Don't post it because what you're going to do is you're going to deplete your reputation on social media. Now, you might say, John, how do you deplete your reputation? Very simple. Every time I post something on social media, okay, regardless of LinkedIn, Facebook, we don't really use Twitter anymore that much. Uh, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I put content in there that is going to get people to make changes in their life. Like I posted one before, Strike Your Success. And the title of it is Why You Should Be Dead Center. Doesn't sell anything. None of my videos sell anything. And it has a picture of me at a bowling alley. And it links to a video where I talk about how you've got to be dead on center every time to be successful. And I got a nice post from someone who works with speakers and whatnot. And he says, thanks for sharing. Have a great weekend. Okay. That's the kind of response you should put with that. Okay. I had another one here where somebody was sharing something. She basically put her comment and it just says interesting. Right. Another post that we did, just to share one here, we did another post about Maslow's pyramid of hierarchical needs. Okay. Another one we did, let's just see what some we have some comments on. That's probably the best way to do it. Um, I had one here talking about exact search on keywords. And this one got a few reactions. I find that when we have a post and it tags back on something or it tags an industry or something like that, that gets responses. How about the article that I published recently? I published one about grain banks all the way to AI banks, right? The evolution. And that particular article, Evolution of the Financial Industry from Grain Banks to AI Banks. Okay. That particular article, okay, um, got a lot of interaction. Some people think that if you do this by, let's say, jumping in other people's conversations. Let me ask you this question. If somebody was talking in the room and you want to talk to them, they just started talking, would you interrupt that conversation? No, I wouldn't. Now, I was talking to somebody who does networking, and I explained to her that, when someone's talking, you don't want to interrupt that person. It's rude. You could say something like, "Hey, I don't want to interrupt. Just when you have a minute, come over. I just want to talk to you later, but I don't want to interrupt your conversation." That's fine. Don't break the conversation up. And this lady says, "Oh, well, I disagree with you. I think people should do that. I think it's rude and it's wrong." You can't change people. The way they're going to act is the way they're going to act. But what has me flabbergasted is the way marketing and media companies think they can do whatever they want because they're in the industry. The truth of the matter is, most media advertising and marketing companies don't have a flying flip of what they're doing. They think they do, but they really don't know what they're doing. Why? I think it's because they're desperate to get the sale. And if they have to act in a manner that's, let's say, unorthodox, they're going to do that if that's going to get them ahead of you. But what I feel happens is when you do things like, piggyback on other people's posts in regard to posting content that is not related to the post or trying to put stuff on there that is just way off base. You start to degrade your reputation. And if you have a title of something in the industry and you do that, I'm like, that's a terrible move they made. They're supposed to know what they're doing. They're in this industry. And it makes you look even worse because you're in the industry. So my message today is, I don't care whether you're in the social media industry, advertising, marketing, or you just have your business and you're trying to get great social media content out there. Create content that's going to engage people, arouse their curiosity. It's not going to slander anybody. That's not going to cause any legal complications. That's not going to badmouth competitors, right? That's not going to be clickbaity, like, "Hey, that's great what you're working on," and we had a similar project we did, and this is what happened to us when we used the same tactic. You click on it, and hey, we're having a sale this week, or we're looking for HR people, or these people. You get away with it once. Now you lost your reputation. You started to lose that integrity. Like, hey, that person's scum. They're just trying to spam us. Do that on YouTube, you will be banned. LinkedIn, depending on how often you do it. You do that more than 5 times on YouTube, you're getting banned. This person did this 10 or 12 times on LinkedIn. I just think that's very disrespectful. So, to the person that posted these things, I hope maybe you learn how to respond to social media. You have an ethical responsibility as someone that uses social media, and you have a higher responsibility because you're in the industry. So, if you're not going to use it right, shame on you. And clients should not hire companies that act in an unethical manner or act in a manner that is clickbaity. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and weekend. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see you tomorrow. We're going to continue to talk about this social media etiquette. It's something people take for granted, but a lot of people get wrong, including people in the social media advertising and marketing industry. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and weekend, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Be sure to check out believemeachieve.com for all of my great creations. Be sure to like, love, support the video, comment below in regard to the video only. Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. Go to my YouTube channel, John Space C Space MORLEY Space Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase, help keep our content free. Make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or a delicious, scrumptious plate of desserts. Either way, I'll be grateful for those paying dollars will investment to new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities, to be the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to empower your life. In this entire video, I didn't sell to you once. At the end of this video, I asked if you might be willing to make a donation so that you can help our efforts to continue to grow this channel. I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. And I hope that if you're in the social media industry and you're in there for a while or you're just starting, realize that your leaders are many times wrong. Just because somebody else does something, or just because somebody else jumps off the Brooklyn Bridge, don't you jump off too, because it's still wrong whether you jump off or they jump off. So be a leader and set your standard. Raise your bar higher than your managers. And you'll be the manager, you'll be the supervisor, and maybe you'll be the owner of the company, an entrepreneur or serial entrepreneur. Have a great one, everyone. Be well.